here, and Tony D will be with us shortly. He is getting everything set up. His life is ever grooving. Now, we're supposed to be going live here on Instagram, but I don't see it happening here. It's taking its time. So maybe it's not. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So we are on Instagram. Instagram, by the way, the quality of Instagram is absolute shite. It's horrible. The live. It is, Tony. It's terrible. But we are going to chat for a little bit this morning. We may have a couple of guests. We'll see how it unfolds. How's everybody feeling today? Hopefully, you're doing well and you're treating yourself well. It is a beautiful sunny morning. I went for a nice walk with Tia. Tia seemed very happy. Alex just messaged me. Okay, let's see here. And I hear the boom. I see the smile. Are you good?
I'm still warming up this breakfast, man. How you doing?
Good, good, good. You can warm up the breakfast. You can be in the back, whatever you want. Did you feel left out?
Nah.
No.
You know we got to do that. Get ourselves situated before we come up here.
Yeah, you like to do all this anyway. I call this the Randy Horton, what you're doing right now.
No, Randy be driving and everything. He got me beat with that driving. 'Cause he drive longer than I do on
But
broadcast.
my favorite parts of Randy's broadcast was him making his breakfast, talking to Earl, his cat, running through the hall. And
He
he was
normally has somebody making
always,
food for him when I see him.
and he was, well, way back, they used to have a service where he would order it and he could go get the food.
Yeah.
And that was about 2 years ago, maybe prior to Haps. And I just thought, what a weird life. But I think for a while there, I don't know if it's still this way, but his accommodations were free.
Yes, that was a job he had. I know about that now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still the way. We should have him up sometime. But the other day he was on, he went to a light. He started harassing this truck driver, saying he almost ran him out of the lane. And I said, don't provoke people. Stop. I was very nice. And he was at the end. First, he was kind of insultive. And then he was like, you have a great day. It was almost like, please don't kill me.
Most people are apologetic when you almost get into an accident because nobody wants to have higher insurance. So you're right, but somebody's gonna be pissed if you catch them at a bad moment. I've had road rage. I've jumped out the car at people.
Really?
Yes, damn please. I'm a native of Queens. You get in an accident, you got road rage, you get out the car.
When I was younger, what I would do is I would just lay the horn. You do the
Right.
as you went by them and look at them and go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It's
had an
so
incident in Panama City. This lady tapped the back of my car. She didn't wreck it. She hit the brakes and just
yeah.
tucked it. I felt the car shake. They were looking. They started fussing. They started pointing at me. I put the car in park and I got out. I turned around and looked at them. They were like, "We're sorry." I just went back there and said, "There's no damage.
Mhm.
Y'all have a good day." What I forgot was I was still in uniform.
So the other day I was in the cheap seats on Nonsensical Nonsense, and they were talking about what drives people to be a broadcaster. Like what is the driving force? I think that was the exact question I asked. What
Uh-huh.
is the driving force of being a broadcaster? And I want to ask you the same question, Tony. What is the thing about broadcasting that you feel is the driving force? Because a lot of people do it for a while and stop.
I think you'll stop if you don't get the. For me, I would stop if I wasn't getting the audience I wanted. And I've
Hmm.
always said this: if I had the audience we had on Haps, I was fine. I would keep
Yes.
doing what I was doing. Some people do it for the money. Some people do it for the following. If I go initially, it was a childhood dream to do DJing news, whether like I would see on the news. I wanted to do that. Everything else would have fell in afterwards. So a lot of what we did on Haps for me was practice. And I've always said that. If I take a
Hmm.
shot at this, let me do something or have an idea. I didn't want to remake anything, but I wound up doing that anyway, just to get myself situated. A lot of people have asked me to be on broadcast with them, which you all see. I've done my own. I've come up with my own idea. I've gotten comfortable with what I've done. Now it's about doing something better. And even last year, people were trying to push me to monetize off it because I was putting so much time into it.
Hi,
I try.
Warrior Grandma. Hello, Kenneth W.
I don't see any of your comments.
Right now, I'm looking at Instagram.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, y'all, how
Yeah,
y'all doing?
yeah. And
So
here's the
my
great thing
thing,
with Instagram, just so people don't forget. Guess what I did? I started it, looked at myself, and
right?
realized I hadn't started the broadcast. But I got to look at me
I
and
did
you.
see that.
Yeah, I was pretty enamored with my own image. So
Yeah, I did see that.
Kenneth W., thank you for being here. I'm not really sure. Do you know us from Haps? And Warrior Grandma, we know her really well. Hopefully, she's doing well.
Yes. Come here.
Is he? Does he want to say hello? He can say hello if he wants.
Say hi, silver hair guy.
You want to come say hi?
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Hi, silver hair.
That's good. I'm the silver guy. Yeah, I see it's silver and gray and
There
brown
you
and
go.
black.
There you
It's a
go.
max. Look at it. He's gonna be a handsome devil, eh?
Lady killer. I gotta teach him. I gotta teach him
Yeah,
to be a
yeah,
lady.
yeah. Don't be like your dad. All right.
Not all of me. Not all of me.
Not all of you. Warrior Grandma's asking how you're doing, Tony.
She's asking what now?
She's asking you how you're doing.
I'm good, lady. How are you? I am
Yeah.
good. I can't see the Instagram comments, ladies and gentlemen, so forgive me.
She says, hello, love you both.
Love it. You know who I saw also?
Who?
Do you remember Ellen M? She was an older lady. I think
Yeah?
she had brain surgery. I saw she posted something on Twitter last week.
No way.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a minute. I was wondering how she was doing. She's doing good. Johnny B. Good had invited me to a group on Twitter. He's
Mhm.
okay. Um, what's his name? Over there in Oregon. JG James Garland. He's doing all right. He's still doing his thing.
So, to get back on topic, we were
Yes.
talking about what the driving force is for broadcasting for most people. And I would just wanted to add something is that when you go in the flow, like Tony and I are never scripted. When I go on with
That's why a bunch of y'all suck. We can come up at any time and make a show. A bunch of y'all suck. We on your asses.
that's not what I'm saying. Randy W. Horton and I will have no show. And I remember we would just talk about life. But you know, Colin, if I went up and I didn't have a formula, he would become a little panic stricken and mad.
Organization. It's all about being organized. Colin's a very organized man. This is what we know.
Warrior Grandma says, you both look well, looking great, I see.
Thank
Well,
you,
there.
lady. I appreciate it.
We appreciate that very much so. Now, sound effects in the background as loud as possible are always important.
And for the record, that was not a bodily function.
No, it wasn't. I was going to do a snippet of you burping one time,
No.
and I thought, you know what? This is fucking gold. This is unbelievable. But if this goes viral and this is what you're known for, I will feel horrible. But
I'm glad you have a conscience. Thank you for your
it
conscience.
was this echoing, like literally echoing belch.
I am grateful for your conscience. Now we don't have to do gratitude at the end of the day.
Because I thought, what if he gets known as the belching man?
Oh, I can do that too, but these beer drinkers got me beat.
Yeah, I noticed that with guys that are drinking, all you hear is the belching, right? You can't help it. If you're drinking, you're
You can
done.
help it. You can help it. You just don't have to be loud with it.
Or you
I
can
would say
turn
that
your
somebody
mic.
who
You
did
can turn your mic off, right?
Yeah, you can,
It-
but you don't know. You don't always know when you're drinking when you're going to belch. It just happens.
You could be mid sentence.
I've
Yeah.
done that on the broadcast. You remember that? That wasn't
Well,
even
you
good.
used to be sometimes no disrespect,
Uh-huh.
but you were flying the friendly skies a few times.
I was never high. Yes, I can do that. No problem. Okay.
Oh, I see you joined. There you go. See, now you know. There's a way around.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. I can hear you.
Good. All right, let's see what we got here. I've got X Pro. Share that. Put it right here. All right, and we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And there we go. I'm going to share this on the screen as well. And we can make it like this so we can all see. All right, perfect. And then if I have any luck, I might be able to move this over to the other screen. And I did.
Work your magic, dog.
I'm trying to have it where I can do a little bit of both.
Sunday morning, I'll be waiting.
So you're going to keep an eye on the Instagram comments then? Okay, thank you. Two of my favorite Hap guys. That's what she just said. So what do you think about, I don't know if you've been following, but it looks like the Bears are going to have a great lineup.
I don't know what they're going to do.
Caleb Williams, which is the number one pick.
Caleb Williams, yes.
Yeah. And, it looks like they're putting all the pieces around him that he needs to be safe. It's almost like they learned from, their disrespect or lack of organization for Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields ended up in a great spot, right, with Russell Wilson.
He went to Pittsburgh, which is a trip. The Bears are going all in to get Caleb Williams. I didn't think he wanted to go there. But if he winds up going, they're going to give him what he needs. Why didn't they do that with Justin Fields, number one? Number two, quarterbacks don't have a great history with the Bears, except for Jay Cutler right now. I think he got the highest. He's the best quarterback they've ever had on paper. Somebody may have to check that. I know he broke a record as a Bears quarterback. Something about their franchise or the way they play football doesn't gel well for quarterbacks.
Well, I'll tell you, I have a really good feeling this year that with this combination of Keenan Allen and I think it's going to work. And DJ Moore. They got him from the Chargers. He was an acquisition from the Chargers to the Bears. He was he's this very tall receiver who is unbeatable in the red zone.
So he's going to the Bears, and they're going to get Caleb. Are they going to get Caleb Williams is the question.
That is what it looks like, unless he can weasel out of it some way, or they offer him the world. But they're not going to get another guy like him. He is phenomenal.
What about that quarterback at Washington that was in the bowl game? I heard a lot of good things about him.
Yeah, we can go through the names. I'll put the list up so you don't have to know all the names, and then it'll probably trigger what you need. But this is looking like they're organized and that they have a chance. Philly is trying to get things back together. Did you hear where Kenny Pickett ended up? He left the Steelers to go to Philly.
I think I did see that.
Isn't that wild?
What's he going to do there? What did he do in Pittsburgh? Honest question.
He was pissed off. He had been promised that he would be the starter. I think he had a bit of a hissy fit. He heard about Russell, and he went, no. Did you know between Russell and Justin, they only paid 2.4 million for the two of them, and everything else was covered for 1 year. Now, here's the thing with Justin Fields. If they don't want to get rid of him, let's say he, sets the world on fire, they're going to have to pay him 20 million next year. But they get it. They get a test run for 1 year.
The Browns do the same thing with Deshaun Watson.
Yes. And how about Dak? The Cowboys still don't know if they want to pay him 60 million. You can get two really good quarterbacks for 30 each.
They can pay Dak 60 million.
Is he worth it, bud?
Yes. How the hell is Kirk Cousins worth it and Dak isn't?
Yeah, but no, Kirk. Guess what? He's not getting 60, buddy. He's getting guaranteed 100 over 3 years.
Dak
3 years.
Hasn't gotten that, but Kirk Cousins has. What's the last playoff game Kirk Cousins won?
He won one.
How many has Dak won?
Not many more.
He's won 2 or 3.
Yeah, not many more.
So and
That's the
he's
scary
had a
thing.
winning record. He's had a winning record since he's been there,
Yeah.
and he's got playoff wins. But you're not gonna pay him? That's bullshit. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing that we have to address. Are they trying to just build a product, which I think a lot of owners are trying to do? We forget that it's a business.
I haven't
So,
forgotten that. This is why I bring those numbers up.
yeah,
When they use the numbers in their favor or against you, what are we talking about?
yeah.
And I've got nothing against Kirk Cousins. I'm glad he's making his money. But there are players who have better stats than he does.
Mhm.
Dak had a perfect game not this season, the season before, and lost, but he had a perfect. They said he couldn't have played any better.
But both you and I said though last year that the Cowboys were great against teams that were less than 500.
I
They
didn't say that,
did,
everybody else did. I had to watch it.
well, you did mention it. You said
Got brought
any,
up. Yes. It got
yeah,
brought
you
up.
did, because I have a pretty good memory for stuff like that. And you mentioned and I mentioned they're great if the team isn't.
It's under 500.
Yeah, because
And the Dolphins were the same way. That got brought up last year.
but the Dolphins peaked early.
They
That
did
was the
peak early.
problem. They peaked early. And do you know who didn't peak at all? Philly. Philly
Carolina.
didn't peak right. And somehow KC, right, found a way to win the last 6 games.
Did you see what was said about Patrick Mahomes by Caleb Williams?
No.
There was a quote. Caleb Williams called Andy Reid.
Mm-hmm.
He said Patrick Mahomes is being led by Andy Reid's fat ass or some shit like that, which I thought was disrespectful as hell. He ain't gonna win no game against Kansas City. He will not win a game against Kansas. They're gonna tear him up. So back to the original point. Dak Prescott deserves that money. They need to stop playing.
So what do you think the Kelsey brothers are going to be up to this year? Now that one is officially retired, and you saw the speech, right? That he did, that heartfelt speech. What did you think of that?
Excellent.
Yeah.
They put family first, which needs to be done to their society. Even if it was fake, that message needs to be put out there. Family's going to be family at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
The message needs to be put out there. I'm glad he retired. Congrats to him. I'm expecting Travis to retire soon. He has nothing left to prove. Nothing. But they'll want him to be on the field. So do I expect a whole lot out of him? No. But I'm expecting him to leave soon.
I honestly think he'll have a great year this year because
the
pressure, there won't be as much pressure on him this year.
Yes, they will.
And I had a lot of. I'll tell you why. And this is just a feeling. Again, this is Michael's feelings, right? Whoa, feelings. They're going to put the pieces around him, and they've already started.
Yes.
So we'll see. They are going to have 3 or 4 wide receivers that are going to be way better than what they had last year, and they still have pieces to build. But people don't realize when the teams every year go through about 20 players in and out. Every team. 20 players move and groove somewhere else. If they can get more money, they go. And you can't blame them. If you can make an extra $5 million somewhere else, why in God's name wouldn't you do it? I get it. Unless you really want to win a championship.
Which they do. Kansas City was not relevant for decades. This is their time. If they want to make a run like the Patriots, cool.
Are they going to be able to do the repeat?
No.
The 3
Right
repeat?
Right now, I don't think so.
You think that's beyond their grasp? So I think this is a good acquisition for the Browns.
I think they've gotten favors.
They've got Jerry Jeudy, and I like him, but he was. See, the problem is the Broncos for some reason didn't know how to use the pieces. They just didn't. And what a shock! Aaron Donald left after 10 years. He physically probably could have played another 3 or 4 years.
It
And
wasn't a
still,
shocker. He was going to retire after their first Super Bowl.
yeah.
They kept him there. It wasn't a shocker.
Do you know what they said?
Hey Tina, how you doing?
They said that he had lost the desire to want to play.
Mm-hmm.
He had lost interest.
They're gonna have to reel him in with money. He don't even want to be out there. Nobody was better than him in that position.
But I think the intensity and the amount of work that he had to do, he just didn't want to do it anymore. He didn't have that feeling. Now, what are they going to do with him? Where do you think he'll land?
Who wants him?
Yeah.
That's the
You know what?
question.
He would have been a great backup. If
To who?
they to New York, he would have been a great backup. Just hear me out. Okay. If Aaron Rodgers had played, let's say, 10 games,
Mhm.
and let's say he won 8 of them, and let's say Zach could have won 2 or 3 of the rest, there wouldn't have been the pressure on him. The problem was he was in the pressure cooker. He wasn't ready. He was never going to be a first, but he's an excellent second. The problem is,
With their primary quarterback.
I'm sorry, say it again.
They drafted him as their primary quarterback. So the pressure's been on him. And this is not
Oh, I know, but that year, if you look at the year that he came up, every single quarterback in that is a backup now, including Justin Fields.
I think Justin did better than him.
And Zappy was in that draft class too. We should talk about that sometimes. But
Please,
this year is so packed with talent. They say that this is double the amount of talent that of any year they've seen in the last 5 years. And I'm talking wide receivers. I'm talking about quarterbacks. There's six quarterbacks that they think will be in the top 10. That is, I don't know if that's ever happened.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I want to say the best draft class for all the positions, I think, was the 2011 year when Cam and them came in. The 2011-2012 season.
Mm-hmm.
I remember listening to that on the Stephen A. Smith show. That draft class was sick. It was Cam, Von Miller, a bunch of cats. That class, and all of them were like, damn near Hall of Fame. A ton of them.
My favorite quarterback, not because of play, I just like him and his story, is this gentleman in the picture here. Do you know who this is? This is Anthony Richardson, coming off of a concussion. Did you know the other day someone blew out their tire, were all alone at the side of the road, and guess who came to help them?
Anthony Richardson.
Right there. And he is a guy that has suffered most of his life. Really has.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. The interest in Zach Wilson is dwindling due to his 5.5 salary and lack of production on the field.
Lack of production.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about that for a second.
So if they could get him for base.
Hold on, Mike. I want to be
Sure.
honest.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
No, go ahead.
He's probably a decent 500 QB2.
Right.
He's had good games. He really has had good games. He just hasn't had enough of them. He's
Yes.
not playoff worthy. Damn sure in Super Bowl. Can he walk half the season? Yes.
Yes.
The 5.5 isn't so much an issue, but the lack of production is where it's at. I mean, mind you, he's still new to the game at an NFL level.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about time. He's got to prove his numbers. They give a lot of pressure to Dak. We spoke on Kirk Cousins. Look at Zach Wilson, how long he's been there, what he's done. Zach is due to be traded. I actually thought he was going to be okay when he got drafted. I actually did. They said he was good at BYU. They were very enthusiastic about him, the same way they were with Sam Donald. But it's not looking good right now.
Just for a moment here, because I got a couple messages through my actual message box.
Go ahead.
So, Simone, thank you so much for everything that you do this week. Om Universe, thank you for saying hello as well. Jackie, we will do something together, I promise, in the near future. It has been kind of wacky. My wife in the last week or so has been doing a lot of renovating, and I've been helping. We're doing we'll call it spring cleanup.
Spring
And
clean, yeah.
JB, your resonance, thank you so much for
Where's
everything.
JB at?
Yeah, no, he just sent me a message. That's all.
JB, stop acting funny. Get up here.
But he does not feel comfortable being up with us. Do you know why?
I have no idea.
I asked him one day, and he said, "You guys are at a different level. You guys
Yeah,
can talk
we're at a
about
different
you can talk about nothing, and you go in a thousand directions. He likes to stay on a certain track."
You like to beat a topic into the ground, JB. Get your ass up here. We got work to do.
But I had him up once, and the camera was shaking like crazy and everything else. You remember how you used to do that?
Yes.
Yeah, it used to drive
He's
me.
on TikTok a lot, though. That's his world now.
Oh, it's become his new haps.
Yeah. And I'm happy for him. I do go over and talk to him every now and then, so I'm messing with him.
Oh my God, I'm missing out on waffles. They sent me pictures of waffles, my daughter, in my message thing here. This is so funny. You are missing out on waffles. Well, I get to talk to a great person. You know, and what is his name? We don't know. We do not know. So for those who
the family,
that Alex is my daughter's boyfriend.
What's
Jay
up, man?
Rich. Later today, we're gonna have Jay Richards on. We're gonna be talking about music.
Mhm.
He's gonna play a tune. I'm gonna play a tune, and we're gonna get all those notices that you get from YouTube. We will not be able to monetize you, but this is not a strike. Actually, they don't even do that anymore. They don't say the strike thing anymore. They just go, well, they don't for me.
I got it. I got it one about a couple months ago.
Yeah, but you know that notice you used to get? This is not, they don't get that. I just get it doesn't work. We
up, Debbie?
have, oh, no way.
There's Debbie.
There we go. How's Debbie been? Hello, thank you. I appreciate you saying hello to us.
Hello, Debbie. How you doing?
You still have love for Debbie.
Debbie, you know what? And I'm gonna go ahead and say this again. I miss everybody we had who was always there with us, for us,
Yeah.
enjoying what we did, participating. I miss all of that because everybody that's going to these other apps, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, a bunch of y'all full of crap.
Oh, well, that's nice.
A bunch of y'all. What we had on Haps, you don't have here.
No? And why do you think that is?
You all aren't being. You all don't carry the conversation. We've had great conversations on Cantina. Don't get me wrong. We've had a ton of great conversations, similar to what we had on the other platform. Coachy mother who was in the house. Good, he made it. We've had
Coachy Poo, we are live. Yes.
He's doing it on purpose. He's acting up. We've had good times.
Yes.
I don't see people enjoying themselves the way we did on Haps, and I'm blaming that on everybody. I'm throwing that. It's been almost 2 years. May 5th will be 2 years since Haps shut down. What have all of you been doing since then? Who have you enjoyed online? How many conversations have you had? How many problems did you avoid or resolve? And how much fun did you have compared to what we did on Haps? I'll wait, because a bunch of y'all made me sick. I'm about to get in my bag, Mike. I'm trying to stay calm. This is your show, but I'm about to get in my bag on it.
It's all right. We have Captain Ree here. Hello. He says, hello, fools.
Rehab, you idiot.
We miss you. I used to
Y'all
like
need
his
to go back.
broadcast. Yeah.
Y'all need to go back and watch what we did on Haps and watch how much fun we had on Haps. Ain't
Well-
none of y'all having the fun we had on Haps. None of you.
You know,
I'm
here's the
looking
thing.
dead in y'all's face. Hold on, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm looking dead in y'all's face. A bunch of y'all got a problem with me broadcasting with him. You ain't doing nothing yourselves. None of you. None of you. Y'all want to see what somebody else going to do. And me and him kick it off the top of our head for an hour every day with no problem. You can't even carry a conversation with nobody for 5 minutes. I'm on your cases. Especially a bunch of y'all who was talking about me and doing stuff behind my back.
Why would they do that?
Because they suck.
They don't suck. They don't suck. They don't suck. Come on.
Sadie, how you doing?
So, who do you think that is above you there, and is he going to do well? Can you see the photo up there, sir?
If that's not Jordan Love, I'm not sure who that is.
That is. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to do this year?
I'm going to stop talking against the Green Bay Packers. That's one of the rules I'm going to have when it comes to talking about football.
Yeah.
I cannot talk negative about Green Bay because they always seem to make it. Go back, look, check the stats over the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
How they keep making it to the playoffs, with the division that they were in, the competition they were going through, the negativity against them, they would still make it to the playoffs and have a decent 1-2 game run.
Right.
Not every season, but they've been consistent with that aspect. They did with Brett Favre. They did with Aaron Rodgers. They're going to do it with Jordan Love.
Do you always burp when you're excited?
I actually had a moment. I kind of want to apologize, but based on some of the stuff that's happened to me that I didn't do against anybody else, to hell with them. I'm on their asses. It's a new year. It's a new year.
So everybody in the comments, how do you feel about Tony's shirt today? You know, what do you think? I think this is the most golf dad shirt I've ever seen. It almost looks like something I would wear. So did you wear it because you knew you're going to be on my show? It was going to be golf shirt day? No? Okay. I think your son's trying to talk to you.
He's over there enjoying himself with the iPad. He's cool.
Yeah.
Sadie, how you doing? Debbie, how you doing? Coach, how you doing? Rehab, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming through. I did tell Coach I was going to be over here, so that shows me he put the word out, so I appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you, Coachy. We appreciate you.
Me and Bathurst do this all the time. People got a problem with me broadcasting Bathurst. You know what the problem is? We can do this with ease. It's not a problem. I've been waiting to find people to kick it with. You know, we had the regular scheduled shows. I do 2-3 shows a week now. Well, not as much. I cut down on some. I did cut down, but I'm on 4 different shows. And then I can include my own with no problem. The spontaneity of being able to broadcast and cover any topic, not just filibuster, I enjoy. When it comes to broadcasting, one of the reasons why I never wanted to do it by myself, because we can all talk by ourselves and give our opinions. To watch people come together from different aspects, and it's sort of around the horn, meet the press, pardon the interruption, all of those platforms. I get a kick out of it. Mind you, we are all global. When he gets messages from people in the UK that want to listen to football, Australians have watched it. He's in Canada. I'm in the US. A lot of y'all suck. I'm sorry. I don't care. We are international live streamers. You look at it and put that together yet, because it was going to be a mess. Y'all lucky it passed up. You know what? God's working in your favor. I was going to put about 5 or 6 of us every week, international live stream. I never was going to tell nobody the title. Yep. Don't make me sick.
Listen, everyone is welcome to come up whenever they want. If you want to be a guest on here, don't let his rage here. He doesn't mean it. He loves you all anyways. He is the most.
I really do love people, Mike. It hurts me when we're not still together. That's the truth.
You are the most forgiving person.
It's because I believe in God while the rest of y'all question him. Stupid one.
There he goes. There he goes. He's jumping around now. I'm grateful for you to be here. I really am.
No, I enjoyed. I had too much fun with House and enjoy people nuts. I had entirely.
We had a great day the other day with who was on our show. Do you remember?
Yes, you just want me to say it. It's very cute. I like how you like to cue people up and set everything. I always catch your alley oops. I'm like Malone. He's like Stockton. This is ridiculous. It was Helga and it was Milton. That was fun. It was good to see
Helga. Was amazing. Helga stole the show. She did. She stole the show. She was so funny. And I felt like she was going to give me shit every other. You know, it'd always be the Michael. Anything that starts off with Michael, I'm not good. But Michael.
She was laughing when you said that too. Michael. She started rolling blunt. Michael.
She was so good for Michael. Like, because when we were on Haps, sometimes we were assholes. Let's be real. We were assholes. I was, at least. And she would go, "This is not the good side of you. Stop. You need to stop right now." And she was my moral compass at times when I needed it. But the problem is we used to get bored. We were on for so long. And I would stir the pot. You would stir the pot.
I would stir the pot.
We did. Helga's in the house. She's listening. There she is. See, I knew if I started talking about her, she would come out from the shadows.
What you do, Michael? Helga?
We've talked about this. Don't talk about me unless I'm in the broadcast.
You gotta get it, Michael.
Yes.
Michael. I want to tell you.
Yes.
About your ways.
So, anybody who would like to come up, we have it in the chat right now under Twitch, and we have the link also on what's that lovely format there? It is called
What's up,
YouTube.
Helen?
YouTube. Now the reason we're going vertical is if you go vertical, or what else is this called, Tony? Do you remember back in the day we had all the haps people losing their mind? Do you know someone? That was people when they thought about they couldn't have portrait anymore. All the formats are right now. Guess what? Vertical.
You said that.
We are currently on Instagram. We are currently on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitch, and we are on YouTube. It is absolute garbage on Instagram if you are not vertical. It is a mess.
I've done mine.
No, it was terrible.
It was fine. It was fine.
It was not fine. It was not fine. You couldn't see us. It was half of our face. You couldn't see.
I've done some of my own and put it over there, and it looked fine. It did kind of compress itself, but I got what you're saying.
Okay, well, when we did it through mine, and you, it was awful.
Now, I'm going to throw this out there too.
Oh, look at Leggy Lady.
I'm going to throw this out there to you. Last year, we were trying to work Instagram through Restream. Helen did it first.
Yes.
She was the first one to tell me that the comments didn't come up.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best.
Yeah.
She didn't think it was worth it to hook up Restream and Instagram.
Right.
I've always told her that.
I find with people in my real life, and no offense to the people all over the world, I'm really grateful you're here. Right. But people I know, people I've hugged, people I've worked with, people come out of the work that are 5-10 years ago, and they're like, Michael, what are you doing on here? A gentleman I sold the house to 10 years ago is telling me I need to come by and see him to see all the work he's done. So it's good for that. Facebook is that way too. Facebook is usually people I know in my own life.
Because if Facebook is traveling to a lot of people, this is real life people before social media, live stream, or whatever. I always understood that with folks. Instagram was too. TikTok has become the combination of both, in my opinion. Because a lot of your real life people will be there. Plus every damn else on the road.
What about my save it later though?
Where'd you put it? In the car? I told you put it. I told you to go get it earlier, remember?
You said after I'm done.
Okay, you can go get it. I'll get it in a minute, sorry. Go ahead, Mike, my apologies.
No problem. I just also want to say hello to Bryce Noble. Thank you.
What's up, Bryce?
And Marie Humphreys, thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. These are people that are on YouTube right now. And they're also on X. Does anybody else find X right now absolutely insane?
I love it.
Do you?
You know why? All of my broadcasts will go up there with no issues.
Well, no, you can play any music you want. You can play anything, and you don't get these awful notices, and they keep them up.
LinkedIn and Rumble give me no issues.
LinkedIn as well. That's so weird because that's Microsoft.
Well,
it is.
Anything you do, if you think about this properly,
okay,
anything you do can be a business. LinkedIn was mainly business, people trying to get promotions, people trying to get jobs, trying to keep professional. What I've tried to do and I actually threw a couple music broadcasts up there, just changed the mood of it a little bit. Once I realized it was hooking up, I'm like, this is awkward. I took a shot at it. I actually had a couple people who enjoyed the fantasy football broadcast on LinkedIn because they don't want to be on Facebook, they don't want to be on Twitter, they don't want to be on Twitch, they don't want to be on Instagram. Not everybody does every platform. That's why I threw it on all of them. I'm going to condense it and put the links in there. But when you put the link somewhere, they're not going to come there. A lot of people do not do Twitch, will not do Twitch. A lot of people don't like YouTube. Other folks, they're done with Facebook. They're done with Instagram. They're done with Twitter. That's why when I did it like that, they all know where to kind of find me. Rumble's going to be a new platform if they'll get an account. Those people are also not making any more social media accounts. We got a problem with live streaming, podcasting, blogging, all of that because people are coming down off of all the main areas or they got problems with the I don't know what the hell to do. So keep leaving it out there. Sure, no problem. And we all get different numbers on different platforms.
Right.
So spoiler alert. And let me throw this out there too. It's a Sunday morning, but we got to go ahead and kill some negativity. A bunch of y'all swear people ain't got no numbers on any one specific platform. You don't know what they have on the others. Shut up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, certain platforms, like lately for me, the only two platforms that are really working, I would say, are X, and for some reason, YouTube has been doing really well.
YouTube is
And,
fine. Rumble is a platform you can do what you can't do on YouTube, from what I've
right.
seen, and I'm actually good with it. Big ups to Fireman Rich for pushing me to get over there. He was one of the
Yes.
biggest ones that was pushing me to get over there. I thank Helen for pushing me to get on this class. She wasn't the only one, but she was one of the primary ones. I actually had a good showing on the broadcast the
Yeah.
last month or the month before, and I was shocked. I really was shocked. But I also had to understand they show a total number, the same way Haps used to.
Mm-hmm.
Total number of people that will come through or whatever.
Right.
I appreciate that, but they don't have the video replay. They'll give you an audio replay. They don't have the video replay. That's where Twitter and Rumble came in for me. I could put the
Well,
link.
I can't believe the details that you get with YouTube. I've recently seen my audience,
Uh-huh.
almost 60% of my audience on
Oh, yes,
YouTube
in the chat. You got to scroll down, lady. Hang on.
is about 45.
Where'd you put your link at, Mike?
Do you want me to put it in her?
I see it in the chat, but where'd you put it at? Which platform did it go to?
I can put it again. She's in the right platform.
Okay.
She's in the right platform. I'm going to put it up right now. Here you go.
Coach, you are crazy. Who's the fifth follower on Canteen? I want to know.
There you go. And we put it up again. It's up for the second time. Right in the chat.
Let me see where this thing is at. Because you got all your channels on, or just a couple of them?
No, I've got everything. I've got YouTube, Facebook, but it will only show it on Twitch and YouTube. Does she want me to put in her little mailbox? Is that what she needs?
Your link is on your YouTube. It's on his YouTube, Helga. Try that.
And it's the same link that you had before. So
Now everybody realizes that. Right.
Yeah. So you can just use it again if you'd like.
The
The wonderful thing here is that if someone comes in the room, you can see them. And if you don't want to let them up, you don't let them up. Where I've been on other platforms where they just pop up and then it's just Crazyville for...
Yeah, TikTok, you got to allow them to come up because people be just popping up and like, what are we talking about? What the hell are you coming to broadcast for if you don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, Periscope used to have, crazy trolls, which was fun. They didn't last...
Glaucacious Glossy on your Instagram. I don't know who that is. What's happening? How you doing?
I'm going to go to Instagram here and have a look. Aw. I see Helga on Instagram. And I also see, yeah, okay.
I don't know who that is. Let me get some of my Jason real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, go do that. How's everybody doing? We doing okay? I want to take a moment and thank a couple of people, if it's okay with you guys, just for a second here. So we are going to help a couple of other contributors. Nonsensical Nonsense. I've been watching their show lately, and they're almost on every day of the week. And I really believe that we have to promote each other. And they have a show on Mondays. I think it's for mental health, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
Danica also has a wonderful show on Mondays. I believe it starts around 6 o'clock. And she is so worth the time. There's another person that I've interviewed before. She's wonderful. Her name's Maria Humphreys. She's also on Twitter under Twitter X. I don't think Tony and I will ever do Twitter X again. I don't think that's going to happen. We like to be seen.
I'm going to scare you, Mike. I'm going to scare you.
Yeah.
I can go on X Live on my phone. I just want to put guests up there looking like Periscope.
Daddy, it's 4 and 1.
There you go.
So you can invite guests on live on your phone. Is that what you're saying now? Oh, Jesus. He just we almost lost Tony D. Oh.
Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know if you can bring guests up.
No,
he's talked to.
Hey, Jason.
Helga.
Hey, Helga.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of the comments here just for a second so we can fit everything. And I'm gonna get rid of the picture so we have a little bit more. There we go. And we're gonna go like this. And there we go. And we're going to put Helga up here.
Yeah.
There you go. Helga, you're going to have to you're going to have to wear headphones or something because it's echoing.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Every time.
Oh, now I know.
No.
Yeah, this is better.
Is it better?
You
Yes.
don't have whatever. Background.
Reverb. Yes. The echo chamber.
Yes. Keep on talking. Hello, everybody in the chat.
They all came to see you, so that's what this is all about. We're here to see you.
Okay, and my rich friend.
Hello.
Oh, she said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Too late.
Ask your friend what she's grateful for today. There you
Oh,
go.
Lala, what are you grateful for?
That you're my friend.
Oh,
Oh,
did you hear that, guys?
I did. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. How long have you guys been friends?
Way too long. How many years now? Longer. How many years do I live here? More than 20 years. Over 20 years?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is significant. I've only known you 2. I think I've known you almost 2 years.
More, because
Is it more?
when did HAPS ended?
Oh, that's true. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Because HAPS ended 2 years ago, plus we were on HAPS for a year and a half. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Helen would know too. Helen would know the duration. Helen is saying hi to you, hun.
Hi, everyone in the chat. I'm sorry I can't read the chat because I am on my phone.
That's okay.
Shit. Sorry.
I can't make this shit up, y'all. This is fun.
No. I love the multiple beeps there.
Sadie says hi. Helen says hi.
Hi, Sadie. Hi, Helen.
Coachy Poo says hi.
Coachy Poo. Hi.
So, are you home right now? Are you in the dwelling, the nest?
Don't you recognize this painting?
I do, but you seem to be a person of multiple locations. I asked you another time, and you told me you were in Germany at the beginning, and I was
it was Belgium.
Okay.
She straightened you out real quick. No, it was Belgium.
No. I was testing her to see if she changed the location, but she called me out, so I know it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to call you out more?
No, not really. I've been down that road. It's not fun. It's not a fun journey for anyone. Trust me. No,
I'm just kidding.
Are you in this chapter of your life? Are you finding yourself happy, frustrated, content?
At this moment?
At this moment, as we breathe together in this space.
Do I have to be honest?
Sure.
Do I want people to know about this situation in my life? I don't think so. Not yet.
No, you don't want to share? Okay.
No, I'm not allowed to share it yet.
Not yet. Mm-mm. All right. Is it life-threatening?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay.
No.
Good. Okay. As long as it's not life-threatening, because we come into this world with nothing. We leave with nothing. All we have is this current moment and the connections we make amongst each other. What do you think of that statement there, Tony?
I agree.
Yeah. You're not saying much. Go ahead, speak.
We've been talking. I'm letting Helga speak. I want her to get into a mode, into a vibe. And then, she'll hit that, Michael. And that's when I sit back.
No, she seems in a good place. She has a friend there. She doesn't need to
Oh no, she's not gonna give you the business, but when she's ready to conversate, she's warming up.
I don't think she's into causing me any pain. So
No, she's not gonna cause you pain, but she's actually getting her words together. That's why she's trying to work on how she's gonna answer you. Mike, we've been around each other too long to not know each other. I don't know what is going on. Helga, speak your mind, lady. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me?
am I here to amuse you?
Helga.
It reminds me of that, right? Am I here to amuse you?
Right. Am I funny? How am I funny?
How am I funny? How am I funny?
What is
She
so
doesn't get the reference. That's
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
One of
Yeah.
the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
Who's in the chat? Beside Helen and
was in the chat. Coach Pooh's in the chat. Rehab was in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
do I? Oh, Captain.
Yes. Yeah.
Rehab, yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's the only person on Haps that did a broadcast from a shower.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
remember.
Do you remember that? That
And
was
James
a
and Poole.
And Debbie was in the chat as well. You remember Debbie?
Yeah, I saw her name, Debbie.
for a minute. I thought you were going to say that Debbie did a shower broadcast, but no. Okay.
No.
No, you have to be brave to do that. But the way he had the angle, the only thing you saw was the top of his head. That's all you saw.
Yeah, it was a nice time. Haps.
Oh, I thought you meant the shower broadcast.
I haven't seen that that broadcast from him. Even though I know about it, I didn't went to.
Let's go the other way.
He's still.
Do you know who I miss the most? Honestly,
Easy, Coachy.
do you know who I miss? Like
Who you missed the most?
crazy. There's 2 or 3 broadcasters that I miss like crazy. There was a gentleman, and I can't remember his name for the life of me.
James.
No, it wasn't James. James was wild though.
I missed the
James was wild.
Yeah, me and him had a ball.
James did Weird Things to the Unicorn, wasn't it? Remember that in the pool? And we had some weird broadcasts. We'll leave that alone. But the strange one that I loved was the guy that put music on all night, and he played jazz music and Christmas music, and sometimes he would drink out at the front of his yard with the fireplace. He's been in.
Cool. Huh? Cool. What's the name from Cool? Right? He puffed
and he had this beautiful Akai mixer. And he was the only one that kind of sounded okay on Haps. Kind of. Because the sound on Haps was horrible.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was so. For musicians, it was a nightmare.
For musicians, all of us ain't musicians. Keep going.
You didn't care. You just like the zaniness back then.
I had a fucking ball with you motherfuckers. I had a ball with you motherfuckers, and I ain't done.
But you were on sometimes for like 5, 6, 7 hours, multiple broadcasts.
I had
in
the world.
And I remember when they were trying to build it, and Randy was helping all the new. He was helping all the new broadcasters.
Yes, he was.
And Helen was the king of the marathon broadcast. Like, she would be on also.
I never knew about that.
Oh yeah.
She told me, and I was like, the first time I met her was at karaoke. I didn't see anything that she had done previous to that. And I did start paying attention afterwards because I loved her accent and she could sing.
Yes, you did. And we got to see that broadcast last time.
I have a question.
Sure.
If I may.
Anything. Anything you'd like. Yes.
My screen is
square. Rectangular. Yes. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good.
You're good.
Yeah, but I can't see myself and it's small.
So go to YouTube.
Oh no, she wants to. Do you want to be bigger? Wait, I can make her bigger here. Let's do that.
No. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh, who's that beautiful lady over there?
There you go. See, there you go. If you ask, we will help you.
Okay.
That's what we're about here. We're all about making sure that you're happy. So where can we find you? Where can we find you, Helga, if we were to search for you?
I'm here in the Netherlands on the same spot.
No, but you're currently on YouTube as we speak. So do you want to give us the handle of that, or you're not feeling that open?
No, I don't use YouTube.
You don't use YouTube.
No.
So my screen here lied to me when it said Helga YouTube. So
Yeah,
that
of
was
course.
someone who looked
Listen,
that
okay,
way. That
okay,
wasn't you.
hold on.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Rewind.
Rewind. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a YouTube account like everybody. Otherwise, we can't use YouTube, right?
Mm, yes.
But I don't uh, post anything on YouTube
Okay.
anymore.
But as we have you on this, spectacular moment in time, this precious moment, you are with us through the magic of YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are being blessed by your presence because of YouTube right now and the wonderful Restream and Tony D and all the people in the chat.
Wow,
Wow.
I feel honored.
You should. You should. Now, some of our old friends that we used to do shows with
Mm-hmm.
are now doing quite well on TikTok.
I'm also on TikTok, but I
Yes.
do only Dutch.
Say that again.
I only post things in Dutch.
You ain't lying. I see you, Helen. You right. That's all I saw.
So you don't go live on TikTok.
Uh, I don't have. Oh, okay, listen. My first account, I had more than 1,600 followers.
Yes.
With that account, I could go live,
Okay.
what I did in the past. But
Yes.
the people who know me, I always forget my password or
Mm,
whatever. So that account is gone. I can't
okay.
use that account.
Right.
In the meantime, I have been how do they say it? Banned?
I
No,
can't be.
not banned. Otherwise, I couldn't make another account. Uh, yeah, blocked. Three accounts has been blocked.
Mm,
So now I'm on my fourth or fifth account on TikTok, and I can be a guest, but not go live by myself yet.
Because you and True Seeker had the same damn problem.
Problem?
Yes,
No, all those platforms has problem with us.
I know.
I don't have a problem with them. They have a problem with us.
I know. I know. I
And
told
the
True Seeker the
yes.
problem,
same thing. Well, you two were two of the reasons why I wouldn't go to TikTok in the first place.
You are open minded.
No, what they do is try to. They got a way of trying to expose the truth, and I like it. We all
I'm
love it. We all
I'm
do it.
exposing it.
Yes, and it shows. It's still showing up now. There are some that's still showing up. I do see it. So I like what you all are doing. But the craziness is what y'all are going through by doing it. And I'm like, why do y'all keep doing it? I have to tell it the truth. Okay, tell the truth then. Then you get. I told True Seeker said, why don't you come up with me? I said, look here, I'll come up with you, no problem. He won't stop. And then he'll ask a simple question and wonder why he get blocked. And I'm like, see, that's why I'm not going to TikTok. If you can't even have those conversations, what am I gonna go up there for? But y'all were like, come on to TikTok, come on to TikTok. It was you, Bathurst, and Glick were the
Yeah.
first two reasons I ever considered it. Bathurst and Glick was why I thought about doing it because we do broadcasts all the time. I wanted to take the shows over there and do it on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Just haven't damn done it yet. And I've been on TikTok almost 2 years. Y'all gonna
So
drive me crazy up in here.
So, folks, I have to end this soon because I have to do another broadcast with someone else. I promise. But Helga, thank you so much for being up here. Can you just give us about a minute worth of your beautiful wisdom before we go here? And thank you for coming up. We're so glad you came, and we hope that you will feel comfortable to spend time with us again, especially in this environment, especially now that you're not on YouTube. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Hmm.
And my words are keep on spreading the truth.
And everybody, do you agree that everybody has a different
True.
truth?
Oh,
Co-
definitely.
Coachy Poo says, "Miss you, Helga."
Oh, miss you too.
Tony, where can we find you? If you can support some of the broadcasters we know that are living in this kind of format as we are.
Linktree is Tony D. Original. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble. That's pretty much it. Definitely look for me on Rumble, Twitter, and YouTube. Need those numbers to come up. Definitely on Twitch. Shout out to Late Night Parents, Ted Hicks. Shout out to Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, Smoke. Hell, even Carmen's had me up all about the joy. Check out her podcast.
Yes.
Do my
Well
own
done.
thing. I haven't done a lot of my own broadcast lately. I am going to be kind of busy for the next couple of weeks. I'll try to throw one in a week. I do have some things working on outside of work that I'm working on back here, so I'm probably going to be tied up till May. Hopefully, we can be done in 2 weeks, but if not, I'm probably going to be tied up till May. And we'll get back on some of my music broadcasts. I've done a few recently. I've done a Tony Marathon, Erica Badu, Luther Vandross, Boogie Down Productions. Who else did I do? Mike, who else did I do? Maxwell. I did Maxwell. Check those out. They are on Rumble.
Oh, I love Maxwell.
They are
Maxwell?
Yes, I did a Maxwell marathon for about an hour.
A woman's work?
Yes, I'm gonna be Helga. Listen, you know me. I used to be nervous. When I would do those broadcasts. The one I did at Maxwell, the one I did with Tony was excellent. The one I did with Anita Baker, I did one with Luca Vandross.
Yeah.
All of them were just an hour. I just kept it down to an hour.
Helga's dropping bombs.
You will see them up there. What else?
That's funny.
Fantasy football is down. We got to do the UFL soon.
Yeah.
We have to do the UFL with Fireman Rich, me, Mike.
You know what I thought you said? The UFO. Well, okay. We've got a whole new format.
UFL.
Yeah, I got you. I thought you were talking about. Yeah. See, Helga's open to the UFOs.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That's why she gets banned on TikTok. You can also find me on TikTok, TONYTON1972.
I don't talk about
Little green men.
you post on TikTok.
You posted. You got a lot of
I
stuff.
posted.
Let me see
That's
what
all.
you posted. Look at the face. I posted.
It's already on TikTok, so why
I
can't I post
posted
it?
to the left. I posted to the right. I posted.
How is Sweet Pea?
Sweet Pea is good. She's barely around as well. She started drifting because of the recklessness over there as well. So she's good.
Where, in Tennessee?
No.
Oh, on air fryer.
They don't call it that no more. All I had to do was not say the name, but you're going to repeat it anyway. See what you do?
What's that lovely name?
What
again?
do you mean, air fryer?
Air fryer. Air
The
fryer.
name of it.
Do you put chips and bacon in the air fryer sometimes? No. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No. You do. You don't reheat pizza in the air fryer?
No.
No. Well, thank you for adding so much. Oomsfa to the broadcast and beauty. We appreciate you. Tony.
Love me, yes, I know now. What's up, man?
What song was that?
It's an old reggae song. You know that song. No. You know that song. Stop playing.
I only know one song when it comes to Tony. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Caught me in the shower. Wasn't me. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be able to get together again. And everybody that was in the comments, we really appreciate you being here. We really do. And anybody who would like to be a guest in the future, just reach out to Tony, Aaron, and I, or just click the link. As long as you're not crazy, we'll let you out. All right. Take care.
I might.
He might.